They hadn't been able to put up campaign posters on the streets of Kandahar, but the female candidates who vied for seats in the provincial council elections were already winners even before the elections took place. Under Afghan law, there are 4 seats reserved for women. Only 3 joined the race. None were able to campaign or even live in the province because of threats.
Female officials had problems even before the elections. The candidates spent their time in Kabul because the security is not good here. At first, they didn't want to take part in the provincial elections, but I convinced them.
Over 300 women ran for provincial council seats across the country, a much higher number than the last time polls were held in 2005. But in some southern provinces, there weren't enough candidates to fill the quota.
It is a dangerous city for women who choose to pursue a public life. Just last April, a female member of the Kandahar Provincial Council was shot dead, gunned down by 2 men on a motorcycle. She wasn't the first well-known female figure to be killed in Kandahar.
And she may well not be the last. But it is not only violence that is keeping women on the political sidelines. Local traditions and strict cultural norms are also playing a part. On the whole, there is no doubt women have made gains since the fall of the Taliban. 2 of the presidential candidates were women, and many more are now serving in government. But that progress is not mirrored in the conservative Pashtun tribal belt.
In
the southern region, in general, the first problem is security, but it is also the level of education. Cultural issues also play a role, and that prevents women from developing.
So while female voter registration was high, especially in conservative areas where the figure was at least 40%, the number of those who turned out to vote was low, especially in the south. Observers allege some voter cards could have been used for fraud, but by and large, women told us they'd been eager to be heard. But yet again, it was the threats of violence and lack of security that kept them away. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Kandahar.